My name's Sandra, and I work as a receptionist in a large company. I spend my day greeting visitors, answering the phone, a bit of filing, that sort of thing. And to some, that would seem like quite a dull and boring job. But I enjoy it. It pays the bills, and it stops me having to rely solely on my husband's income. And I do love to have a laugh with the girls I work with. Well, I say the girls I work with. What I mean is the girls I used to work with. You see, I've had the job for so long that sometimes I forget that I don't work there anymore. I've been out of work for a couple of weeks now, although not by choice. Not my choice, anyway. Moving on from all that, I was married once to a man named Carl. And Carl was such a good man. However, he died last year. I first met Carl on a beach in Brighton where I grew up. I think I was about 11 at the time. Mum and Dad had had another argument, and I'd gone out so that I couldn't see them arguing with each other, and so that I wouldn't be there when things got really bad. Now, I knew that they didn't love each other anymore, and I think looking back that they only stayed together to keep me happy. But I certainly wasn't happy. And that's why I went to the beach so often. At the beach, the sun was always shining, and there was the sound of happy families. And I'd even throw stones out into the water to see how many times I could get them to bounce. And I was sitting on my own in the sun when Carl came over. Now, I wouldn't usually take food from strangers, or anything for that matter. I was so hungry. I hadn't had a proper meal for a while, what seemed like forever to someone so young. Carl talked to me about all sorts of things, many things I didn't understand. But as I didn't have any friends at school, I was happy that at least someone was talking to me. And when I was with Carl, he made me feel loved. He filled that need in me to be loved. He made me feel wanted and protected. It made me feel like I was worth something. I'd go and see Carl whenever I was feeling down, which back then was pretty much every day. But when I started feeling happier in myself, I found that I wasn't going to see Carl just to be happy. I was going just to be with him, and only him. We became husband and wife on my 21st birthday. The best birthday present I could ever wish for. I was so happy and so in love. But people frowned on our 20-year age gap. But I was happy. And I couldn't understand why people wouldn't want to be happy for me. I became pregnant with Danny at 22. And we were both so very happy. He really is beautiful. He's my little man, my little army boy, my little angel. And then we gave him a sister 2 years later, Katie. Now, she is a real mini-me, and I love that. I dress her in clothes I used to wear when I was her age, and I can see how happy she is compared to how unhappy I was when I was her age. Oh, it makes me so proud of her, and proud of myself. She is living proof that I am a good mum, and people can see how happy she is, and they know that that's down to the parents. I think I want my children to have the kind of childhood that I didn't have. A happy one. I never say no to them. If they want all their friends round for a messy party, then I give it to them. And I join in with their games. Finger painting, making cakes, watching Disney films. I love seeing them all happy. But being with them, that's what I'm going to miss the most. I last saw my children at Danny's birthday party. I was upstairs and I heard Danny's friend John crying in my bedroom. So I went in to see him and I comforted him. And he told me that he'd been beaten the night before by his father. And he showed me the bruises on his legs, his back and his torso. So I embraced him. And as I held him in my arms, I could feel what was needed in this boy's life. I forgot about the party. I forgot about the other children downstairs. And I forgot about my friend Louise. She was filming the party on her video camera. But nothing else mattered to me at that time. The only thing that mattered to me was me, giving this helpless child the love and affection that he deserved. I didn't see why I should restrict my love to just my own children. But others, well, they just don't see things that way. When I get out of prison, I don't know how long I'll be on the offenders register for. Probably the rest of my life. But one thing's for sure. I know I'll never be allowed to go near children again.